Hello friends, welcome back. Today we'll be solving a question related to Z transform and how to find the ROC. Okay, so the question is, let f of z is equal to 2 plus 5z inverse minus 4z power minus 2. Find the Z transform of x of n equals to f of minus n and its ROC. So the options are given and we need to find what is the Z transform of f of minus n, okay, and what is its ROC. So the property that we can use for doing this is, if x of n has a Z transform of x of z, okay, then x of minus n, okay, then x of minus n will have a Z transform of x of z inverse, okay. So what it says is, if you have x of n which has a Z transform already given, so if you need to find the Z transform of x of minus n, just you substitute z with z inverse, okay, that's what it said. It says, okay, so that is related to finding the Z transform. So first we'll find the Z transform. So here we can write like f of n has a Z transform of f of z, okay, then f of minus n will have a Z transform of f of z inverse, okay, f of z inverse. So how we can write f of z inverse? We can simply substitute z with my z inverse, okay, z with z inverse. So what we can do, 5 z, I'm writing z inverse and I keep this minus sign as same, minus 1, okay. So this minus sign 1 is kept as same. Instead of this z, instead of this whole z, I'm writing z inverse, okay. So this plus, oh sorry, minus z power minus 4 z power, so I'll write again minus 1 and its power is minus 2, okay. Again, if we now solve this, what we get is 2 plus 5 z power minus 1 into minus 1, okay, this is the properties of exponent. 4 z power minus 1 into minus 2. So again we can write simply, we can write it as f of z inverse is equal to 2 plus, so this minus 1 into minus 1 is 1, so it is 5 of z minus, okay, 4z power 2. So this is the Z transform, okay. Now this is the Z transform. Now you can check that it matches with two options, option C and option D. So we need to eliminate one of the option and you can see the ROC is different here, okay. So for finding ROC, simply you check, because ROC is the region of convergence, okay, and it's the value of mod of z for which the Z transform is defined, okay. So you can see here that if I put mod of z equals to 0, okay, then I get or mod of z equals to 0, then I get a finite value. So hence mod of z can be 0, okay, mod of z can be 0, so it's part of ROC. Now what is not part of ROC? If mod of z is equal to infinity. So if it is infinity, then f of z inverse, or which is defined as x of z, that is tending to, that will be infinity, okay. So the ROC should not include mod of z to infinity, so it does not include mod of z equals to infinity. So if you see here, option D satisfies that property, satisfies that clause, and so option D is the correct answer, okay. So this is how you need to proceed for the problems related to Z transform, where you can apply some property, okay. So here directly property can be applied and hence it becomes a very easy problem, okay. So thanks for watching.